What is going on, everybody? You guys know me all too well. I'm your boy. Fuck off, mouse. Don't fuck with me right now. I'm not in the fucking mood. God damn it, dude. Why did I have to go live when Sick just went live? Son of a bitch, I hate when that happens. I may have to go and join in on this fucking podcast, man, while I'm streaming too as well, just for the fuck of it. Get his thoughts on some shit, bro. But goddamn. Yo, last night, definitely hands down the best roundtable podcast we've ever done. Hands down, dude. Hands fucking down. That was the best show that we've been part of, dude. Or at least I've been part of that fucking podcast. Was iconic. I kind of feel a little bad for Jaffe, though, man. But, I mean, hey, it is what it is, dude, man. It is what it is. Alright, let me get this video fucking shared out, man. Oh, I keep forgetting that my fucking... Man, I'm an idiot, dude. I keep forgetting that my goddamn shit automatically fucking tweets my shit out, man. What's up, Bree? What up there, fucking Rich? You son of a bitch. What's going on, man? How you doing, buddy? Hopefully everything's all good and Gucci over on your side, bro. But yeah, that was one hell of a fucking show last night. For sure it was. And I'm really glad to see that Jaffe didn't fucking leave halfway through. Like, that motherfucker literally stayed through the entire fucking podcast. So shout out to him, dude, for doing that. I mean, it wasn't really anything. How do I explain this? Yeah, there was definitely a lot of heated debates last night from the stuff that Jaffe was saying. For example, like the whole God of War Ragnarok trailer, right? I think a lot of people just weren't really understanding what the fuck he was getting at. Because I agree with him too as well, and I stated this way before fucking Jaffe even put his fucking opinion out there on record about the God of War Ragnarok trailer. Now look, I don't give a fuck whatever type of game it is, whether it's an expansion or whether it's a fucking sequel. I don't care. I'm still buying it regardless, because 2018's God of War was my game of the year. Fuck it. But here's my thing, right? Is when you criticize a trailer, you're not, I mean, okay, in a way you are criticizing the game because, like, the way, like, shit was made up for that trailer. So that part I get. My issue is that the fact that all he was doing, he wasn't technically criticizing the overall experience of what God of War Ragnarok is. He's just basically stating, he's like, hey, when I look at this trailer, it just looks like a trailer that a DLC trailer would look like, or an expansion would look like, and shit like that. Like, you remember how everybody fucking gave me flack and shit for saying how Miles Morales was a fucking a standalone expansion to the first game for Spider-Man? Everyone chewed my ass the fuck out, right? And then a year goes by and we get the fucking announcement for Spider-Man 2. Now I go back on Twitter and I sat there and I said, oh, so now that Spider-Man 2 is released, what does that make Miles Morales? I said, Miles Morales is nothing more than an extension of the 2019 or 2018 Spider-Man game that we got. So I said, oh, so technically I was right. Nothing's more satisfying to me, right? When you call shit out and then people fucking sit there and bash you and fucking call you everything in the books and whatever the case may be. And then fucking, when you turn out to be right, nobody says shit because nobody wants to fucking own up to their own stupidity. You know, that kind of crap. Now, am I actually saying publicly that God of War Ragnarok is going to be a standalone expansion? I don't give a fuck if it is or isn't. I don't care if it is a sequel. I want to play that shit regardless anyways. And I mentioned that like a couple seconds ago. But if it is an expansion, who the fuck cares? You're going to be buying it regardless anyways. So it don't matter. Exactly, latency. And again, like, expansion does not fall into the category of the DLC thing, which was another big thing, too, as well, that fucking Jaffe was being called out on. And to be fair, I could definitely see why the panel was going ham on that, and I agree with that. I think him using that word was definitely not the right word to use. Now, if he would have said expansion, that would have been different. But there's people out there that throw expansion under the term DLC, which makes no fucking sense. People act like people have never seen an expansion pack before. Motherfucker, did you not play WoW back in 2006? You know how many expansions that game got? Or Guild Wars? Or better yet, fucking plethora of games got expansions back in the day, especially on the PC side of the spectrum. Like, what the fuck? That's not new. And it's not even a bad thing. In fact, fucking developers should be technically making fucking expansions for their games than DLC itself, because you can cram in all that DLC into your new expansion. You know what I mean? I think that's what developers should be doing in order to justify that price point of what they feel for how much content they should be putting out at a regular time. You know what I mean? That kind of shit like that. And I'm fine with that. You know, I have no issue with that whatsoever. Whatsoever. Not a fucking thing wrong with that, man. Period. Exactly, Dauntless, man. Like, look, I didn't get fucking pissed off or salty when Jaffe sat there and called fucking Ragnarok a DLC. Like, look, PlayStation gives me no feelings. Xbox gives me no fucking feelings. The games that I'm playing is what gives me the fucking feelings. Now, look, I understand that everybody shits on Halo. I understand that everybody shits on fucking Flight Sim. I understand that everybody shat on Battletoads. I understand that everybody shat on fucking literally every first-party fucking IP, whether it's made in-house or made by a secondary company, that Microsoft has released since 2018 and now. Everybody fucking shat on every single fucking game that has released over the last fucking 4 or 5 years. Right? Then they want to throw out that fucking blanket excuse, like I mentioned a billion times on my channel already. Oh, Xbox has no games. That fucking hidden agenda that people fucking do, right? That's what a lot of people fucking do in this goddamn forsaken gaming community, bro. They say some shit. They don't explain their context or their narrative as to what they're getting across, and they leave it as a blanket fucking statement, man, because that's how you trigger the opposite fucking console side of the fucking console war. It's the easiest trick in the book to fall for. I mean, shit, I've done it a couple times myself, but I've also done it towards the opposite side myself too as well. And seeing those people squirm like a goddamn fucking fish out of water, bro, is the funniest shit you'll ever fucking see. The funniest shit you'll ever fucking see, bro. And there's some people that are very, very, very good and effective at doing that. I happen to be one of those types of people. Because the funny thing is I have the ability to fucking sit there and piss people up by talking shit about a game that they love, because they look at it from my perspective in the aspect, well, fuck, man, he really can't be trolling, dude, man. He always plays all these other games. He's playing garbage anyways. You know what I mean? Or the best fucking excuse that I've ever heard from the PlayStation side that drives me batshit fucking crazy, dude, is the whole entire aspect of, oh, well, you're talking shit about this game. Did you play it? Oh, well, if you're going to sit there and tell me that, you're going to talk shit about Halo. Did you play Halo? No, I'm not playing that garbage. Well, there you go. There's my answer towards why I won't play your fucking garbage, man. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, but my game isn't garbage. Says who? Fucking Metacritic? Says what? You? Says who? Half your fucking artard fan base that's so goddamn fucking blinded that you have to sit there and praise every fucking game and think that every game that Sony releases is like, oh, nothing is better than this shit. Let me say this for the record right now. Let me just go ahead and say this fucking for the record and straight up say this, dude, man. PlayStation first-party games are not the best games on the fucking market. That's debatable. Completely debatable. When people sit up there and say that PlayStation is the only company to actually fucking sit there and fucking produce the best games on the market, you are full of fucking shit. Full of shit. Yeah, they're great from Sony's perspective, but it's not great as an overall fucking horizon, no pun intended, for the vast majority of the actual console gamers. Because if that be the case, then these games would sell more than 20, 30, fucking 40 million a goddamn pop. But yet you only have a handful of games that sold over 10 million, close to 20. A couple of them sold over 20. But that's it. Look at how many other games that Sony has released. I mean, for fuck's sakes, they gave you fucking Returnal, and you're telling me that fucking that game right there, that ushers in a brand new fucking genre of a fucking style of a roguelike game, you mean tell me that PlayStation fans don't give a fuck about that shit? Because they don't give a fuck about that shit. They want those fucking movie-type, story-driven experiences, and I hate saying the term movies, but let's be honest here, Sony Pictures, fucking it makes perfect sense. Those are the kind of experiences that motherfuckers want. Anything else that doesn't actually fucking breach those lines doesn't sell as well. Like, Wacom Ratchet and Clank A Shard Apart didn't fucking sell as well as fucking Horizon Forbidden West, or Horizon Zero Dawn for that matter. It's a first-party game. It's not a bad game. It's not a shit game. It's not a broken game. How come that game didn't sell well? How come Returnal didn't sell well? You see what I'm saying? If every fucking game that Sony put out, man, was a fucking banger, and I hate that fucking word too as well, and I love the fact that Sony uses that as an exclusive term when it comes to their fucking hideous garbage fucking fan base. When they're sitting there calling banger, like, yo, why would you call a game a banger? Do you fuck it after you play it? Is that why you call it a banger? Do you literally stick your fucking dick in the goddamn CD hole? Is that what you're doing? Like, come on, bro. Fuck out of here with that shit. The shit irritates me, man, because the fact is, like, so much shit gets fucking regurgitated and regurgitated and fucking regurgitated. Let me ask you guys a question. Let me ask you guys a serious question, right? Would you guys think that Halo Infinite, if it launched fucking, like, the day that it launched back in December, do you think that game would still launch the exact same way if Game Pass didn't exist? Now, the vast majority of gamers will tell you, well, no, it wouldn't have. Actually, yes, it fucking would have. Yes, it fucking would have. Because clearly, the free-to-play model was always in the actual minds of the fucking 343 since the goddamn development started. The fuck, man? I'm like, Jesus Christ. Yo, that's what I'm saying, dude, man. Most of the best stories that you'll fucking play, dude, man, come from fucking tabletop RPGs. Like, if you want to play, if you want to fucking experience a really good fucking story, go play Dungeons and Dragons. That's gonna fucking, I mean, shit, it's a board game, right? Now, imagine going back and playing, like, System Shock 2, for example. It has one of the best stories and best villains in any game to date. Whatever the case may be. Do I expect fucking Sony fans to ever comprehend or understand that logic? Fuck no. Because they didn't give a shit about PC gaming back then. Nobody did. Outside, well, people did, but not that side of the spectrum, I should say. Those people that will sit there and tell you that fucking, oh yeah, I've been gaming on my fucking stuff my whole fucking life, bro. Cool. What did you play? What games did you play? They never answer that. They never answer that. You know why they never answer that? Because they didn't give a fuck about gaming like they do today back when they were younger. Because you gotta remember, man, people don't realize this, man. Gaming back then was frowned upon. Most people thought it was fucking stupid. Most people thought you were a fucking idiot for playing video games. That kind of shit. Judging by the way some of these people who I interact with on fucking a lot of the times, dude, man, the way they act, they didn't play a whole lot of games back in the day, bruh. Because they didn't want to have that fucking, that shit fall down on their lap. They didn't want to be called that nerd word back in the day when nerd was actually fucking a negative term to call somebody, whereas now everybody's a fucking nerd for something. You see what I'm saying? Like, this is why fucking I have huge amount of respect for people, right, that back up their shit. Like my good friend fucking Killer XX. That motherfucker plays his shit. He knows his history about gaming. He knows what fucking gaming was like back then. He literally tell him any game, he'll probably has fucking played it. You know what I mean? Just like what I do. But yet I'm wrong for fucking playing specific games that y'all don't fucking like. Let me give you a bit of a news flash. It's always been that way. Except this time around, we got social media to hear you cry about it now. That's the only fucking difference. Like, thank God I had a group of fucking friends that I grew up with, man, that didn't judge people for playing specific games, didn't judge people for playing on specific platforms. None of that shit. That didn't exist. Why? How come? So why is it that gamers back then were smarter compared to people that are a part of the gaming community today? Like, we're fighting and arguing over a piece of fucking plastic. Why are we doing that? That's like fucking constantly being in an argument on what fucking pizza dealer is the best fucking place to get pizza. Pizza Hut, Little Caesars, or Pizza. Fuck off. Fuck right off with that nonsense, dude. You're gonna go to whatever one that you like, whatever one that's cheaper for your own self, etc., etc. That kind of shit. But yet here we are in 2022, and it's been like this now for over 10 fucking years, longer than that, and we're still crying over fucking a piece of fucking plastic. Saying that games have to get better, or this, like, services are ruining gaming. Motherfucker, before half these services even came into fucking fruition, gaming had already been going downhill for the longest fucking time. For the longest time. Are we going to sit up here and pretend on how many times EA fucked up and did some fucked up shit that brought fucking government crap into our goddamn gaming ethics, man? No, we're going to forget about that. That's fine. But services like Game Pass is what's destroying fucking gaming, right? That makes no fucking sense. No fucking sense. So why is it when people sit there and tell people, right, like, oh, vote for your wallet, right? Vote with your wallet, man. Don't support that shit that you don't like. Okay, well, that's exactly what I'm doing. Why aren't the fuck are you not doing that shit? Oh, man, fuck EA, man. Look at what they did to Battlefield 2. Oh, but that Madden fucking looks pretty fucking juicy, though. I'm gonna cop that for fucking $70. What? Do you listen to yourself? Come on, bruh. This is why fucking I don't take kindly to a lot of gamers in this community, man, because they say some shit and then go against what they're fucking preaching and praising. Dude, I had people try to stop me from making a criticizing video towards Gran Turismo 7 before they patched that shit and before they came out and said that they were reverting back to their old ways. I had Sony fans try to stop me from making that video. So wait, I can make the exact same type of video for games like Gears of War, fucking Gears 5, and for fucking Halo Infinite, right? Being critical, and bitching and complaining about the things that I like and I don't fucking like for those two said games. And yet they come out and they fix a lot of that shit, mainly for Gears 5, of course. But yet I can't criticize the same shit that I was criticizing Xbox for when it comes to PlayStation. What the fuck is wrong with you? What the fuck is wrong with you, bro? That's so fucking stupid. That is so fucking stupid. Yeah, I don't understand. And this is another thing I was really confused by. It's like, why are we now fucking sitting there counting fucking online fucking subscribers for Nintendo Online? That ain't no goddamn Game Pass. Oh, wait, correction, I'm sorry. Fucking, my bad, I forgot the NES and the N64 shit and the NES stuff, right? Yeah. So, that is equivalent to what Game Pass is. So, how come that fucking subscriber base has more subs, blah, 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 blah. Motherfucker, man, nobody gives a fucking wackety fucking clat of goddamn fucking when it comes to the online service of Nintendo. Everybody knows the online service with Nintendo is dog shit. We already know that. No offense, latency, but it is. Even I can admit to that. They're fucking, the library of SNES games and NES games. Do you know how many fucking games that are missing from that fucking library that I wish were on that fucking shit? Tons. Fucking tons. You have N64 games that run like ass cheeks. Ass cheeks, dog. And you expect me to pay $60 fucking dollars for that? Man, if you don't shut the fuck up and get the fuck out of my face with that dog shit, man, get out of here with that crap, dude. The fuck out of here with that crap. Shit is wild on here, man. It's the funniest shit ever, dude. It's like legit the funniest shit ever. He wasn't being critical about Ragnarok. Oh my lord, dude. Who the fuck cares, dog? Again, who the fuck, not you, Dauntless, but I'm saying in generality here, dude. Who in the fuck gives a shit if he didn't like the trailer or not? If he didn't like the trailer, I didn't like the fucking trailer for Ragnarok, dude. I was not impressed by it. It doesn't even look next gen. I swear to you, dude, I seen the trailer like fucking 18 fucking times, dude. Where's the next gen upgrade for that? Because I sure the fuck don't see it. Oh, Fatal, did you not see the motherfucker, man? The Water and Sea of Thieves still looks fucking better than that shit. What the fuck you mean? Like, nah, bro. No. Like, who cares if he criticized that shit? You know how many fucking trailers I hear on the regular that get criticized by the Sony fan base for calling it dog shit? Bro, take your own fucking advice. Like, shit. No, props to Nintendo for fixing it, though, but I'm just still saying no latency, man. Like, it could be a hell of a lot better for a service, dude. That's all I'm trying to say. It's like, man, like, fuck, dude. These motherfuckers, dude, need to chill the fuck out, dude. Oh, my God. Yeah, dude. And again, like, I'm buying the game, I'm playing the game fucking regardless because it's God of fucking War, dude. Because God of War 2018 was the fucking bee's knees, fucking the shit. You think I'm going to ignore the fucking Ragnarok, dude? Bro, I'm in the game. I'm Thor. What the fuck? You think I'm not going to play myself? Like, come on, dude. How am I going to say no to a game like God of War Ragnarok when the main villain looks like me? Bro, I ain't skipping that shit. Yo, what up there, fucking Doc Dark, dude? All right. Since you're in my chat there, Doc Dark, let me explain this real quick. So I had made a response video, right? I'm sure some of you guys already seen it on my channel before I pulled it. I wasn't aware that the video that I was responding to was a video that came out last year. And I felt like a fucking idiot. But, Doc, like, let me just say this for the record, and please don't take this the wrong way, bro. Like, you know what I mean? Like, no disrespect at all. But I didn't realize that though until after I made the video when I was finished watching your video and then I saw like what you were getting at and that finally made sense to me. But bro, I sat there and I'm listening to you. I'm like, did this motherfucker really try to play Ori at a red light and try to drive when he's fucking playing Ori on his phone with his fucking wherever the hell that Kishi fucking shit is, dude? Hit a pothole and you like, come on, dude. That shit made me feel some type of way. And then after my video was uploading, I watched the rest of the video. And I was just like, oh, I see what you're doing. Okay. I get it now. I was like, dude, what the fuck? That was the main reason why I actually removed the video. Not because of the fact that it was fucking old as shit. Because I don't have a problem with that. You know what I mean? But it was the fact that, like, when I finally figured out what you were doing, fucking, yeah, that made sense. Because I was like, bro, Doc, are you really serious? Are you blaming Game Pass, man, for your reckless fucking driving, dog? Come on. And then, like I said, at the end of the video, I caught on to what the hell you were doing. I was just like, oh, this cheeky motherfucker, dude. But the theme of that video, though, man, just really does actually decipher how everyone blames everything on that fucking service, dude. Everyone blames that fucking service, man. But you know what? You know what I never hear anybody talk about, though, Doc? Peep this, right? If Game Pass was so fucking bad for developers, dude, why in the fuck are numerous publishers and numerous developers constantly putting more games into this service? You see what I'm saying? Like when everybody sat there and blamed, that's what it was. Outriders was the first thing that you had mentioned in your video. Dude, I remember that shit like it was fucking yesterday, dude, when people came out and blamed Game Pass, man, because Square Enix didn't pay the fucking developers that made the game. I'm like, whoa. Back the fuck up here for a second. Whoa. Last time I checked, Microsoft has no fucking say what Square Enix does as a publisher, dude. The service has nothing to do with how Square Enix fucking does their own shit. Square Enix is the publisher. They can keep that money if they want to, or they can give it to their fucking devs. That's completely on Square Enix, man. Not Game Pass. And when people started using that shit fucking last year when Outriders dropped, I was mind-blowing, dude, on how fucking stupid motherfuckers were believing that shit. And again, it's not hard when people regurgitate shit and then spread it to a fucking wider audience that they go and spread that shit like it's fucking cancer, dog. Fucking cancer, bro. It's ridiculous. It's fucking ridiculous. Like, yeah, Dark, yeah. Yo, that shit fucking, like, yeah, you know, even you fucking caught me on that shit for a year-old video, man. It still works. Doc. You got me good on that shit, dude. I was like, man, did I just make a response video, man, to a fucking troll video? I'm a dumb fuck. But okay, and I agree there, Gaming Night, but at the same time, dude, man, I'm so tired of people sitting there saying that every game has to look a certain way. That is not how gaming works. Yeah, that is not how gaming works, my guy. So here's the thing, right? And the major thing that destroys people's logics in this shit, if you look at like the best-selling games too as well that are like on every generation throughout the console cycle, dude, are not really that much fucking demanding game. Like GTA 5, sure, Call of Duty, whatever. Minecraft. People know what Minecraft looks like. It's a blocky-ass fucking colorful game. Dude, how come that game is one of the most popular games in the fucking market? If people cared about graphics that much, why is the Switch selling like fucking Coda Candy Crack? You know what I mean? I saw a video today of somebody posting fucking, they were at a store or some shit. And they were like filming like, you know, like all the Series S's and the X's and shit that they had. And then like they go over to the PlayStation side and all you see is like this big fucking row of like 10 PS5s sitting there. Nobody was rushing to buy them. Nobody was fucking running to fucking pick them up and shit like that. And I was like, bro, what the fuck? Yeah, Roblox. Another prime example, man. The graphics is not the end-all, be-all, people, man, because if it was, you would see more games selling better that look better than anything on the fucking market. But we're not seeing that. Oh, but Fatal, man, Horizon sold 20 million. Yeah, and it took how long to get there? Sony's first-party games, man, like, they sell really good at the start, and then they slow the fuck down for several years, man. Like, look at Uncharted. Uncharted 4 comes out during the PS4, sold about, 5.5 million fucking for the first 2 years? Well, not even that, for the first, 6, 8, 9 months? The Slim model comes out, that game was bundled with every Slim model, dude. Bink! Fucking half a year goes by, next quarter comes around, there you go. That bitch is sitting at fucking, 15 million? I wonder where the rest of that fucking copies came from, right? Yo, and again, and I even mentioned that too as well with the Slim model, man. Oh, fuck, whatever, film, that's bullshit. Dude, if it was bullshit, dude, then how come it took that long to get that fucking, to reach that number? And we know a lot of these fucking ponies out there fucking buy multitude of fucking themed consoles because they be posting that shit on Twitter all the fucking time. Oh yeah, man, I had to cop the fucking Spider-Man fucking one. Oh, God of War 1 came out. Let me go ahead and buy the God of War 1. Like, what the fuck is the point? So I'm kind of glad that Microsoft stopped doing the theme consoles, man, and only just put the goddamn code in there, dude, because nobody fucking cares. Like, come on, dude, be real. You know, I mean, people gotta be real with themselves and shit, dog. Fucking retarded. You know, and plus, another thing is Doc too as well, right? If you really pay attention and you really analyze a lot of the things that like these diehard Sony fans fucking say, they're saying the exact same shit that Xbox fucking fanboys say too as well, but they use different terminology to explain themselves, dude. That's all they do. We can collect controllers. Oh my god, dude. And I love how people are actually acting like the Xbox One era was the only generation where Microsoft actually sold controllers. Because if I'm fucking Jesus Christ. Man, I do remember fucking how many different types of goddamn theme controllers Xbox had during the 360 era, and nobody said a fucking word. You know why nobody said anything? Because they were too busy playing third-party shit. Did you have 7 controllers? Goddamn, dude. I only have 1, and I'm keeping that bitch in mint condition, man, because I have no choice. The internet's a funny place, dude. The internet is a funny place. Hey, I love that response that Royal gave me, man, for posting that picture from Flight Sim, dude. Can't get any better than that. That's some fucking hilarious shit. No, I'm telling you, man, fucking Flight Sim, dude, is a fucking superb game, dude, man, if you're into that kind of shit, man. I don't know, man. I just get a kick, man, just flying around and looking at shit. I mean, yeah, you can do that on Google fucking Maps and shit. I know, I get that shit, dude, man, but it's different when you're flying in a fucking video game, dude, and you're seeing that shit. It's kind of surreal, man. It's kind of surreal. But it is what it is, man. All right, well, I'm going to bounce on out of here, man. Fucking, I'm going to go and hop in over on Sick Humor's podcast for a little bit, dude, and chill with them. Thank y'all for coming out and chilling, man. I appreciate that, bro. But, yeah, sorry, I don't like streaming when somebody else is streaming, because I share a lot of the same subscribers as like those guys and stuff like that, so it was just bad timing on my behalf. But I'll definitely fucking do another one there later on tonight, man, and shit like that. So, all right, guys, man, happy Easter, man, and I'll see you guys here on the next one.